is Wednesday, not Monday. I almost said Monday in my head there. Beard Advice Live. Thank you guys for being here. We had a different kind of week last week, which was paying honor to our veterans that were out there, and it was the birthday of the Marine Corps. But we are back to normal this week. We have some guys that have sent in pictures of their beards. The mayor, myself, the third man in the room, the chat, which is woman too. We have a lot of women that give advice, and we're gonna give some advice on beards. But before that, Mayor, how you doing?
Doing good. Kind of really happy just to be back to kind of an advice show. I loved getting to meet and kind of like introduce all these amazing veterans last week. But I love also what we do here. What we do here, by the way, since you asked, or I don't know, you asked.
Somebody did, yeah.
You, me, you. Okay. Beard Advice Live, like you said, is just about giving advice to people that are wondering, what do I do with my beard? You can always send in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. You can just reach out to us and say, hey, what do I do about this thing? Or how can I make my mustache less annoying? Or whatever it is, you send a picture of the front, the side, and oh, look at that side. Hey, I haven't been trimming this month, so I just caught that side and it's feeling a little bit fuller. I kind of like it. I don't want to jump the gun on that though. Send it in beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We'll hit you back with a message and let you know a little bit about what you can do. Okay, we're busy looking at ourselves. All right, I'm done now. I'm sorry.
SDZ, happy birthday, man. It's his 48th birthday. We also want to give a shout out to Dale. I don't know if he's watching right now, but it's Dale's birthday tomorrow, and Dale's going through a rough time with some health stuff right now. So nothing but support and positivity heading your way, Dale. And yeah, happy birthday, SDZ. Now, Mayor, we forgot to discuss this one before, and I can get one locked and loaded, but do you have a question for the chat to start off with?
I had been thinking about this a little bit. I guess so, unless you would like to. Okay, so today I am just going to go with your favorite Thanksgiving, like the favorite thing on the Thanksgiving table if you celebrate Thanksgiving, hopefully. So is it the potatoes, beans, potatoes? It's not the beans. Is it the beans? I don't know. It wouldn't be the beans for me, but mashed potatoes, beets, and don't be you cannot be too specific. If it's pumpkin pie made by that person, you need to say that right there for them. You know, grandma's pumpkin pie. So on the Thanksgiving table, what is your favorite thing to eat?
Okay.
Now, how about you, though?
For me, it is turkey. I am a carnivore, love the meat. I do put gravy on my turkey. Love. And we just did a Thanksgiving meal on Sunday, had leftovers on Monday and Tuesday for work. Amazing, because we're going to be out of town for Thanksgiving, so we wanted to get our own Thanksgiving dinner.
All right.
What about you?
It's going to be probably mashed potatoes, but I like to take the turkey, get it little small pieces.
Okay.
Get it spread out in the
mashed potato mountain.
Make the well. Yep. Dump the grape butter, big old, and more butter than any rest of the year. Let that melt in there. Get the turkey, hit it with some gravy, and just kind of just.
Do you have corn in there?
Corn is not essential. It doesn't have much flavor. I'm sorry. It's not for me. And if you can taste
he just said corn doesn't have much flavor, you guys.
If you can taste the corn, I'm just saying, if you can taste the corn on top of the gravy, your gravy's not good enough.
A Midwest boy. Get him, chat. Get him. I got jumped on Monday for saying that I don't like pumpkin anything. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't like pumpkin anything. And I don't like sweet potatoes. I think I lost subs. Like they absolutely jumped me. So yeah. Oh, and when I was talking about my subs yesterday as subscribers, that was Tuesday yesterday, not even Monday.
Yeah, it's kind of everything's blurry.
Yeah. That is wild. No corn? What is wrong with you guys?
I mean, I like corn. I just don't have to. It doesn't add much to the creation.
I will say I did make the exception. I do love pumpkin seeds. That is correct. I'm guessing that's Shan. Shout out Shan out there. Or Garrett. Who knows? But yes, I love pumpkin seeds. So I do like pumpkin seeds. So yes, love pumpkin seeds.
Betsy made the best of, like, she does them every year out of the kids' pumpkins, and we'll put them in the oven or whatever. She made the best ones we've ever had. I don't know exactly what was good about it, but you know how you can either burn them or they're chewy?
Yep. You can't do chewy.
Right.
I can do burnt, but I can't do chewy. I put some cayenne pepper on it this year. They were hot, like hot, spicy. But on top of that, the mayor's digging in. we also have a couple of traditions on the show, and we got some special ones tonight. We like to partake in a soft beverage known as Mountain Dew. I'm very excited to bring to you tonight, guys. This is sponsored by Brandon, aka Baker Designs.
Thank you.
And he hooked us up here, got it in the South. This was only available at Lions. Let me go ahead and show here. At Lions Den? Was that the name? You know the name of it. What's the name of the place?
The Lions Den is something completely
Oh, that's a truck stop area up here. All right, Lions.
It was like I thought it was like Giant Eagle or
No, it's Lions something.
but I think they're all the same company. I was gonna have my dad look in Pennsylvania, but
Let us know in the chat, guys. It's Lions.
It's a collab with something.
Yeah, they know in here.
I don't know.
And the flavor is
It's
berry
Uproar.
kiwi.
Yeah, it's uproar,
Yeah.
so it's connected.
Food
to
Lion. Food Lion.
Lion.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew for a fact it was a lion. So we got this bad boy here. We have not tried it. This is the first we want. Yeah, Food Lion, because we don't have that available by us. So we're super excited. And then we also have some meat. We will be partaking in the hot version and the Cajun version of the Mingua jerky.
What did you say? What did you say?
Berry kiwi.
Berry kiwi.
Yep, berry kiwi. And so we do. I'm dying. Lion said, "Yeah, that was a Freudian. I've never been to that other establishment. Put me up to a lie detector. I think it's literally for like truck drivers.
Yeah, unfortunately the internet
On
has
the
really,
road again.
really been a tough competitor with those business models.
Food Lion is headquarters in the great state of North Carolina. I believe it. Yep. Dan, you'll want more of those. I knew. I said it from day one that this was a profile that I was gonna like. Kiwi berry. Come on now. All right, Mary, you go first.
All right.
And then we get into the advice, everybody. We'll get in there. While the mayor's doing that, we've got about 50 plus people that have not hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. If you guys could,
I waft it.
please hit the thumbs up at this point. If you're on your phone, hit the X on the chat to go to the thumbs up and then hit live chat to come back in. We really do appreciate that. These streams stay up forever. We have a playlist, and who knows, maybe it'll reach a new beardsman out there that can help.
All right. So
Okay.
At first, I thought kind of like it's like a fruity pop, but the nice thing is it finishes back to Mountain Dew, so you can tell it's Mountain Dew. Not at first. See if I'm crazy. You tell me if I'm crazy, but the finish has the Mountain Dew feel.
Oh, that's good.
The finish.
That's good. That's
such
good.
I'm such a connoisseur now. Did you guys see me waft it?
Hey, if you guys got a Food Lion by you, you gotta hop on this. And Leo, thank you for the congrats. Yeah, we're at 50.3 today, baby. And Daniel says, yo, what up, those beautiful beardsmen? I'm paraphrasing there. Dan, you look great. Thank you. Mayor, awesome work on the video this week. Yeah, it came out today. Hey, guys, if you got some feedback for the mayor, I get to hear feedback all the time, and it's a huge part of my life. It actually completes me. But thoughts on the mayor's video today? So that was, pretty cool.
I appreciate that, guys. I tried to, I think I finally found a point where I can lighten up a little bit and be comfortable on the camera. It's a lot. There's a lot to this. And then also getting Dan, like what he needs in a little package for a video, like knowing kind of how to help that process along. We still had a few road bumps with it, but I was thrilled to be a part of it. Obviously, something that I strongly believe in, and something I'm excited to share with other people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heated brushes. I don't know if you guys ever heard me mention them before.
Drink. Dan, do you take apple cider vinegar gummies? Can they help with growth? I do not, and I don't know. I know that Copper Johns, I believe, is coming out with those supplements, and I have some on the way. I am completely ignorant on that topic. I have no concept of what they offer internally. I know that people use apple cider vinegar for everything.
Like weight loss.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought. Because
so many things.
Yeah.
And I know people also use it to wash their beard. For me, that's a big no-no for my beard or any beard similar to my texture. Its pH is pretty harsh and can do some damage to your beard. It's usually used for more coarse and really curly beards. When I'm talking curly, I'm talking like African American, like the little pigtail curls. So with the gummies, I have no problem saying I have just came from the Copper Giant. Yeah, I have no problem saying I'm 100% ignorant on that topic. I have no idea what it does. So I'm gonna learn. Like I said, I believe I have some coming. Of course, before I put them in my body, I'm gonna find out the new way. They're good for gut and heart health. Don't know hair benefits. Yeah, and I mean, essentially, the healthier your body is, the healthier your beard's gonna be. So maybe that's just kind of the way that they go from one side to the other.
My gut is doing just great. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's what
Healthy
he
gut,
means.
healthy
Yeah.
beard. Yeah. Proven. Have you ever tried cheer wine? I have not, but I've heard about it from Gary. I've heard about it from some of the other people in kind of the Maryland area over there. So no, I have not. Have you tried it?
I feel like I've heard of it. No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, Gary did a like cherry wine or cheer wine scent one time, and it was way too cherry for me. I believe I actually passed it on to you.
Okay.
This was way back in the day. Way
Could be,
back
could
in the
be,
day.
could
So
be.
yeah, so we're gonna get into our advice, guys. We don't have a ton tonight, but we don't have a few. It's like the perfect number. Again, guys, if you could hit the thumbs up on the chat. I also pinned the comment on how you guys can get involved next week. Mayor's going to run through that one time real quick again because we're going to need you. We need
Right.
you guys to send in. And now is beard season. I would love to see some like shorter, newer beards
Yeah.
out there for guys that are going to be at the end of November next week and are going to be like, hey, do I keep this thing? If I do, what do I do with it? So, Mayor, how do people get involved?
All right. So, you were mentioning that. I just had two guys I was talking to. One of them was the pastor of our church. Same, like that short, little new to the zone, kind of never gone past a certain length, asking a lot of questions. I love getting to talk with him. And we would love to have you guys, if you're out there, send it in. So, beardadvicelive@gmail.com is the address. Just a quick little couple sentences. Hey, couple pictures, front, side. Anything else you want us to know or ask about? Fire it off, and we'll be back in touch with you. And we do that's the engine that drives the show. It isn't, we kind of need you to do that for us. If you like the show, maybe you're not sure, you're shy, you don't want to send in or whatever. That's fine. We would implore you, if you like the show, to just challenge you to send it in because it helps us and it helps guys that are watching the show. What I've noticed, and I was talking to Dan about it, he's kind of a busy guy, but what I've noticed is that there's legs to this show, and that there's people that are going back and they're starting to pick up and they're starting to rewatch because as you go through and you kind of connect with, oh, that guy had the same thing I had, or what did they tell this guy? There's a history to it, and you get to be kind of part of the show if you send in. So please consider.
Yeah, and then I see some comments back and forth in chat. I meant both. I'm very purposeful when I talk. You guys got to figure that out. And some people are like, no, it's pop. Yeah, it is a pop. I know that it's a cola, a soda, but it also was a beard oil. So I started off talking about it as a pop. And then, as I said, Gary Lewis with Chesapeake, they did release it as a beard oil. So when I was talking about it as an oil, it was one. So yeah, the answer is both to that. So I'm thinking about chasing down from my 6-inch beard to a 1-inch beard so I can restart my growth and make it more full. It was not well cut the last time. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Something I would do or let it grow in now. Go ahead. What do you think?
We usually don't recommend trimming. You're not cheap. It's maybe take a little bit off if you're really uncomfortable with the differences in length or whatever. But as you always say, you're not gonna trim your way to a better beard. Straight up, you're gonna,
Bigger beard,
better beard.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I really believe that because we have the addition by subtraction.
Right. But if you're dealing with 6 to 1 inch, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
I would maybe be strategic, kind of take an inch off, look at it,
Send
readjust.
in. Send in, man.
It's hard to answer that without being able to see it. That would be ideal.
Yeah, for sure. Oliver says, what well-rounded questions do you think would elicit, big word, your preferred teaching answers preference for a beard advice? I'll put one in, but not sure. What do you think here? What do you think? So are you asking like what kind of questions to put in there? We we look for anything, right? Like, should I trim here? What do you think I should do with my mustache? Do you guys think,
Does minoxidil work? Which we really can't really attest to too much. How do I trim my mustache? What would you recommend if I feel like it's too thin or my beard's too thin? And on. How do I do my cheek lines? And on and on and on. Anything you can think of. How do I? A lot of people ask about their haircuts and how they relate to their beard. We're good for everything. We're looking for the complete beardsman, the whole look. And we're not afraid to take on anything. We'll do our best with whatever we can. And we'll always be kind and supportive. And so will the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Send in before you trim, man. Yes, as the mayor said, 6 inches down to 1. That's a drastic change. That's a year's worth of growth down to 2 months worth of growth. So I would definitely say send in and we can maybe give some advice. And maybe that is the answer. Maybe we say, yeah, hey, let's bring it on, which we've done. So let us know. Let us know there. So again, guys, hit that thumbs up and then share this if you guys don't mind. I know a lot of people, this is their favorite stream of the week because it is so helpful. The community's so involved. It's just, yeah, it is absolutely awesome. I'll send in next week. Sorry, Fat Man. No, you're good, man. We teach middle school, so we read spelling of any kind of variety, and I can't spell well either. So, and not saying that you can't. You said fat fingers there, but I can't spell well there. So we got you, man. We got you.
What do you think of the autumn fade? And
I like it. Yeah. I like it. It's nice. Yeah, it looks professional.
Oh,
yeah, it looks
thanks.
Professional. Can we see your necks? No, nothing other than what's seeing here. Oh, maybe if that's what the question you want to have in. So yeah, Dan and Mare, great job with this show. Over a year now. It is. It's crazy. And we are coming up on 2.5 years of streaming together on Wednesday nights.
Absolutely.
Which is really cool. The wife's favorite stream is Wednesday. Awesome. New here, loving the channel. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And if for some reason you're watching right now and you're trying to chat and you don't know how, you got to be subscribed first and foremost. That is a function I have on for YouTube. So subscribe and then just hit that little chat button and you'll be able to come in and you'll be able to leave a message like Steven or Russ in here. And then Oliver says, I'm sure as teachers, you're exceptionally, Oliver, you're pushing the words today, man. Flexible with answering questions. We are. We do have a way of
making it positive.
Yeah.
Even if it's because we're not interested in making people embarrassed. We're interested in building each other up, and that goes with kids at school, and it goes everywhere. We're just being a positive person. It's really easy when you get in that frame of mindset, and you just take what people are saying, and everybody is asking a question for a real reason, and if you can skip over all the other stuff and just try to get to what they're asking, you're good.
Brandon, find out on Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, and you can learn about the scent of the month that just dropped today. My girlfriend loves my beard coming in. That's huge, man. If you have the girlfriend behind you, that's big. What up, Mike? What up, Jay? Flowing over there. Fun fact, I used to be a hairdresser, worked in a salon for about 4 years, then moved to the medical field. Wow. Nikki, I did not know that. As always, you're always welcome with your feedback here, but knowing that, please insert yourself, get more involved, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
Always welcome.
Let's get this party started, everybody. Let's get our fancy here.
There's the red tail. All right. This is Nicholas T. So, it's been 49 days of growth as of sending this message. I'm 25 from down under, always wanted a beard since forever. The struggles I deal with are thin cheeks. One side also has a cowlick growing up, so hopefully time sorts that out. 2 massive patches in the pointed photo are more noticeable. In person, I believe and the color or beard makes it look like it's see-through in the sun. I did recently sharpen my cheek lines and carved a neckline. I'm also in the beard group page and stumbled upon a gent who had a beard that I'd like to aim for. My goals. I've cropped his face out as I don't know whose beard it was.
Okay.
I screenshot it and early travels entering the group. I've also tried Van Dyke's, etc., but really want the real deal style. Recently, I started biotin from Beard Octane, so hopefully that increases the tiny white hairs that aren't visible in photos in my pointed bald spot area. I can never make the live stream, so I'm always at work when it's on because I watch it. But I always watch and catch up. Any advice if I can potentially reach my goal in that photo of the fellow member? Thanks, heaps.
Okay, here we go. So what do you think here, man?
All right, so
this is the goal on the left? Yeah, because the face is cropped out.
Yep.
And on the right, he's pointing to the area that was concerning to him.
I think for me, it seemed like he really does match the growth pattern very, very well. He's very, very early on. The mustache isn't going to be a problem at all. He's a good mustache grower. I think he can easily reach the goal, but he's gonna be relying a little bit on some coverage, spots on the under the lip area. But I think that's a great, like reasonable choice for him. And he's got more growth up the cheeks than I would say that I wouldn't say we'd go to the Van Dyke.
Yeah, no, you're doing good, man. It's so early, Nicholas. Yeah, we as everybody's saying in the chat, that goal is absolutely obtainable. You're super young. It's still filling in. I do see that you started, as you said, to carve out the neckline. I think that's a good spot. I think you did a good job there.
Did I have another slide of him?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's number 1 here. And then here's number 2. So, yeah, man, seeing the cheeks. Dude, at this point, we don't like to say this, but at this point, there's nothing left for you to do but keep growing. We won't know for a couple of months if anything should be adjusted or anything should be going from there. You got a great hairstyle, haircut. The beard fits you really, really well. Worst case scenario, man, I think you could rock this style right here. There's a lot of guys that would kill to have this. But as of right now, dude, you got a couple of months. Check back in with us before you make any decisions.
Yeah, no. But I think you're right on track with what you're thinking about.
Yeah, I agree. The little changes you made, like you said, to your neckline, perfect. If this neck was growing out down here, I would have probably suggested to kind of let that go with a little bit of a trim. Dude, looks awesome.
I just want to add one more thing. You had a lot of very specific concerns with certain areas as you were kind of leading us up to this. First of all, you're very new. Like, it's short growth for you to be so critical. I don't want you getting overly analytical of your beard.
For sure.
The more, we are who we are, but the more you can just not look in the mirror and worry about it, the more likely you are to get to that goal, I think, because ask anybody in the chat, we're our worst critics. We're our own worst critics.
Absolutely. So, Daniel says, hey, Dan, what do you think of the Holloway fight? Man, that Max fight was amazing. He always puts on bangers. He always wants to go to battle. Loved it. And then Canelo, I did, and I think he's going to get it pretty easily, actually. So, yes. Also, one of our local sports athletes actually lives in our town. One of the Durrell brothers had a massive uppercut knockout on the undercard. One of the fights before the big fight, the Canelo fight. That was super cool to see Flint, Michigan. And I actually know both Anthony and Andre Durrell. They used to work out at the gym that I worked at for a long time. Really good dudes, so very cool. I got this one for you.
Dog won't cuddle when I have a beard oil or butter in. What do you recommend? My dog wants to cuddle too much, so I'd say put more in.
I thought mission accomplished.
Right.
That's literally what I thought.
That's funny. Honestly, get some other beard oils if you're looking to cuddle with the dog. My dog, the right beard, like if I do like an unscented, he'll try and lick it out of my beard. He likes it so much. So it's just probably hit or miss with that dog's preference. Not uncommon. They just smell 100 times better than we do. Most of so whatever we've got going on.
Yeah, they smell way worse than we do.
Yeah. And way better in a way.
All right. Dirtbike says, adult beverages and biotin clash like it does with caffeine. Just wondering. Not that I've ever read. No, I don't know anything about a beer or anything like that that's going to clash with biotin. I actually have a video. Doesn't mean the alcohol in it, but beer is actually good for your beard. There's actually things in there. I also know some gyms locally that literally have a bar for having a beer, a single one after workouts, and there's some positive benefits to having that. So, no, I do not, and that's actually true. So I do not know any, my buddy owns a gym. That's what they do. They have a beer after the workout because there are some real benefits there, believe it or not. So, nope, I don't know anything on there. Is that to say that there's info that I have not found? That's possible, but nothing that I've read, and I've read a lot. I think I can easily say every study that's been done on biotin and human hair, I have read clinical studies. So I don't think that there's anything else out there on that one. All right. Dan, Steve, what was the oil profile your mod was using under the lip?
Oh, it was growing the spearmint, the pepper to grow.
Oh, you're talking about Adam? Yeah, so that is my peppermint essential oil and castor oil video. So it's it's a major percentage, 95% castor oil, 5% peppermint essential oil. So Chris is back. Hey man, finally back live. I miss you guys and gals family. Absolutely, man. Welcome back here once again. Mark says, is there anything beneficial I could do with my old beard balm? I rarely use balm anymore, and throwing out the old tins makes a waste. Mark, couple of suggestions for you. One is you can do a little beard balm, turn it into beard butter hack. Get that beard balm in your hand, add in several drops of beard oil to your preference, mix it together, and it essentially becomes a beard butter. Other than that, you can use it as something on your body, like on your elbows. And then other than that, you can actually get candle warmers, those little like heat pads. Put the balm on the heat pad, and it'll light up that room with a beautiful fragrance.
You just gave 3 great ideas.
Yeah.
Man, look at you, baller.
Maybe
That's the right guy. I mean, that's a yeah. I know what he's doing.
Yeah,
right now,
you know that.
I was gonna say elbows. I can't. For balm, I don't. I keep some on hand at all times. Usually like an unscented, because I don't like. It's bad enough if I gotta balance my oil scent with my butter scent. These are hashtag beard problems. I got my wash scent, my conditioner scent, my oil scent, my butter scent, balm scent. I just need you to be plain balm. So I just keep a few of those around. There is a call for it, but for me, because I use the heated brush so much, the wax and all that, the heated brush just seems to do what I would normally have used balm for. So I don't use it as much. I think a lot of guys are in that boat with balm.
Awesome. Yeah, I agree.
I've seen your video about your stance on balm.
Yep. Nope, that's exactly where I'm at there. Awesome. What's up, guys? Danny Gonzalez says, new to the channel, really liking it. Thank you, man. And hey, guys, if you like this, one of the best things you could ever do to give back that's absolutely free is if you have a buddy, if you have a family member that has a beard, let them know about the channel, physically take their phone and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of people, and I've had some comments, I think there's even a gentleman in the chat right now, that are a little bit like leery of the channel at first. I don't know if they feel like it's fake or if they feel like, I don't know, it's just like this whole different world, this community. They just don't know what to think of it. And then the more they watch videos, they're like, oh, okay, that's just who these guys are. That's just what this platform is. Let them watch. Tell them about the videos. Share a favorite video or two with them. Seriously, makes all it. Imagine if everybody watching right now shared this with 2 friends. The channel would grow enormously because then they know somebody and they know somebody. So sincerely, if you guys know anybody that has facial hair, just send them a link to this channel. If you see them at work, literally take their phone, hit subscribe for them, and see what can go down from there. That would be the best way that costs you nothing and gives us back a lot.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Guys are just hesitant to talk about this stuff. Like, we were in general raised, like I never thought about, if you would have told me, I'd have bet $1,000 if I probably didn't have it at the time, that I'd be using a heated brush for my beard hair, probably 10,000. I would never have thought that in my future. And here we are.
Yeah. Hey, Zach, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. And the other thing that's free is if you guys hit the thumbs up. Once again, takes about 2 seconds of your time. Costs you absolutely nothing. And again, it really does help out the channel, this video. We have, like I said, a whole playlist dedicated to this this series, I guess you'd call it. This live stream. Yeah. Series, live stream. Yeah, we'll go both. All right, cool, man. Thank you, Nicholas Vato. Hello.
This is Ben and D. We have a couple Bens.
Okay.
Back-to-back Bens, I think. I'm a first-time grower, and I'm not sure what to do with my beard. My wife has always loved beards, and I decided to start growing one for her. But I'm not really sure if I'm doing anything correctly. So I'd love your advice. I'm going to send you a picture of my beard, so hopefully I can get the best advice possible.
Hey, you're at the right spot for the best advice possible. Ben D. All right, so his wife loves beards. He's going to try and grow it out for her. Awesome, man. I think we do have a couple of things of advice for you. Ben, I'll start it off and then kick it over to your size beard expert out there. And by the way, guys, this dew is fantastic. It's already almost like half gone, which is a wild sign. We're only a half hour in. Love. One of my favorite dews. This is easily top 5 dew for me. And I've had probably 20 different dews. Oh, I love it. It might have passed Baja Blast.
What?
Yeah, Code Red number 1, Traditional Dew number 2, Voltage number 3. This might be my 4th favorite dew. I love it. So, Ben, if you're in the chat, leave a comment, my man, and so we can highlight and show that you are here. First thing, I would like to do a slight little trim on your mustache. It seems like these guys right here are growing in a little bit more densely. Maybe it has to do with the way you're trimming. Maybe you have trimmed on this side before, and I've said it before, it's hard to trim this part under your mustache if you're using a guard because it kind of catches your nose. So I'd love to see you trim this. All you need to do is get some scissors, Ben, and cut right along the lip line right here, and that's going to make a big difference. What I don't like, and this is not talking about yours, just in general, when this, oh, hey, Ben's in here with the wife's account. Awesome. Thanks, Ben. And when it does this, it kind of makes it look like fangs. It's almost like little like spider fangs there. So just get a little scissors, cut along the edge. The other thing that I would recommend is it is now time to get some heat on that beard, my man. And we have the expert, the dude, the mayor. Mayor, how's he gonna heat that beard up?
Well, why am I the expert? Because I really do use a heated brush every day. It fights the battle that the short beard guy, business beard guy, whatever. It does. It's probably the most essential after oil, the most essential.
And you might have tried the most amount of heated brushes out of any human on this planet.
Especially guys, I think probably that's true. You know,
no, I think you got it. I don't think there's girls that have tried double-digit heated brushes.
That's true. I got a lot of heated brush experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, flex on that.
All right. So, anyways, what the heated brush is gonna do is it's gonna answer some issues that you maybe haven't thought of yet, or maybe you have. It's gonna bring. I can see a little puffiness, a little kind of like curly cues out going here. That heated brush, you're going to just go like 320, 340, something like that, would bring it down, and it's going to give you a little bit of length because your next phase is going to be waiting for these guys to get longer. You're going to be tempted, once you clean up that mustache.
What guys?
These guys. Oh, wait. These guys. Under the lip, the curtain, the beginning, the pro. This is where the pro beard comes in, as far as being able to let these go and eventually do their job and kind of cover and bring that down is going to be good. That heated brush is going to be really essential because if you don't start controlling, you're a really good grower on the cheek line, up the sideburns, you're going to get real frustrated and you might back off your beard because it's going to look unbalanced. But the heated brush is going to just give you that much control to bring it down, and you're going to be surprised at how that will change your impression of your beard. You're very curly. You have the curly natural hair, and that's gonna bring it just down and actually lengthen it. And you'll be impressed with what you've got going. Because I think it's time, something to think about.
Yeah, man, you got great coverage, great color, great everything to it. Now let's just dial it in, man. Absolutely. Celeste, thank you for being here. She said, I think that's she, I would assume. I'm a barber and always encouraging guys to do beard grooming. Yes, please. It helps out all of us. All right. How do you send a picture into YouTube? Shade, I actually have the comment pinned on the chat. So just wherever you type that comment in, look up above and click that. What you're going to do, I'll put it down in the banner down below for just a little bit as well. You're going to send in your pictures. Let us know your advice, the advice you're looking for, the questions you have, the problems you've experienced to beardadvicelive@gmail.com, and you will be on next week's show. We can't get anybody on tonight. We had them all cleared as about 8:30 tonight, so we'll get everybody on for next week. That sends in from right now and moving forward until the show is next week.
If we had like a producer. But yeah, we know it gets you to come back. But we got, it all kind of works out. We want you to join us next week. If you're asking questions about your beard and we think you're going to like the show anyways, you're going to want to be here.
Yeah, and Ben, great question. You always need to use oil before heat. Oil before heat, always. Apply the oil, wait 5 to 10 minutes. I'm more on like the 5-minute side right now. 5 to 10 minutes, and then apply the heat. Great question. Oil and then heat, and then afterwards is personal preference. I don't put on anything after the heat. If you want to go back in and add a couple of drops of oil, you can. If you want to apply a balm or a butter or a wax, you can. Right now, are you doing anything after heat?
I will, because I use my heat. First of all, I'm significantly impacted by the fact that I wear a mask all day at work. And I'm not like Dan. Dan has like the bougie, the mask, where it's not cutting into his beard. I don't, because I use that heated brush so much. So I do mine at night after the mayor bath. That's another story. Don't ask about that if you haven't heard. And so I do it at night. So I go oil, still damp, oil 5 minutes, heated brush, and then I will usually use a butter afterwards.
Yeah, so Brad says, pretty sure I read on the site that says not to use the Go more than a few times a week. No, Brad, this is where we come in, right? There's companies that are great at a lot of things. AberLight's great at making these products. To be flat out honest, they just don't know the most about beards and the way to take care of the beards before that, to the point where they actually reached out to the mayor for, was it going to be a podcast?
Actually, I was looking it up. It's like it's a very big, tending towards women's grooming.
Cool.
But also there's some men's
magazine, blog.
Magazine. So it's somebody writing an article about heated brushes and how do you take care of the skin, was the question. What do you do for the skin to prep to use a heated brush?
Cool. So just to put it out there bluntly, we know more about that than oftentimes these companies do. And you 100%, as long as you're doing it properly, you're protecting it, not going too long, not using too much heat, you can use a heated brush every day. How do you know? I've been using one every day for the last 3 years. The mayor's been using one every day for the last 2.5 years. And we have ridiculously healthy beards. So just do it in the right way and you'll be totally fine. Yep. Totally fine.
The Go tops out at 400 degrees, and that is a lot. Like if you were doing that every day with no oil, the oil is really a very, very much a protection of your skin and the hair.
Yep.
It's a conductor, just like when you're cooking with oil, you don't burn your food because it's transferring the heat into it. So same kind of concept. You're not cooking your beard. But you're exactly
you would
right.
if you didn't put oil.
I could see guys that don't know what they're doing.
Yep.
Overdoing it.
Yep. And Stu, great question here. He says the AberLight website has made it a little confusing what to pick. Funny, crazy question. Mayor, how could they decide which AberLight to pick?
Well, actually today, it's my great privilege and honor. Dan asked me to do a video for showing the 4 models, the Compact, the Go, the Max, and the Pro. Compact Go Max Pro. And so that's out today. It's just a click away. But stay with us until after the live stream.
All right. The best heated brush for me is the AberLight Pro. It's what I use every single day.
I agree completely. I loved the one I used before for almost a year and a half, and I was happy with it. But when I tried the AberLight, I cut my process in like half.
Yeah.
Much faster. Just delivers heat to the thickest parts faster.
And Danny also asked the same thing. So Danny, AberLight Pro. Oh, and by the way, guys, we do have a link for the mayor. It is an affiliate link. This does support him. It supports what he does with this platform, this channel, which allows us to do more things. Mayor, and on top of that link, he has a discount code with AberLight, which is?
Mayor 10?
Mayor 10, yeah. Right?
Getting puzzled.
So yeah, Mayor 10, if you don't remember, it is in the description of this video. And then Danny asks, best beard wash. I would recommend Whiskey and Hardtack or Beard Octane. Those are my top 2 most used. LCW is the wash from Beard Octane. And then Whiskey and Hardtack, you can go with their liquid wash, or I highly recommend their solid beard wash bar. It's not a soap. It's a beard wash that's in a bar. Fantastic.
Super cool product. You kind of just rub it once or twice, but through a damp beard, and it's like, whoop. It's like foamy and amazing.
Absolutely. Any recommendation on winter scents? Jim, I have links and codes to all these. If you guys want to message me, I'd be happy to help you. I love Jack Frost from Fable. I love Icebreaker from Whiskey and Hardtack. And I love Fir Tree from Beard Octane.
And to me, your Artius, your invigoration, I would call that is it peppermint?
Yep.
I think that's a great winter scent. Also a good thick oil. Not like you got the castor, but it's still a really nice blend.
Yeah. And Stu, exactly, that video's, he hasn't watched the video yet. It's literally made for that question you had. Their website makes it confusing on which one to pick. That is why we made that video. We get those questions all the time. The mayor goes over the pros and cons. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, what up, G? Yeah, he is G. Is there actually contests for beards?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I was in my first contest for beards 2 weeks ago, Friday, but the judge, he had it in for me. Well, imagine your first beard contest. The judge walks up and be like, I need you up there, but you're not going to win.
Right, yeah.
Ooh.
I was that judge. So, no, man, Jason, there's an entire community of beard competition. There's YouTube channels dedicated to beard competition. So, yes, there is a massive community of beard competitions. I've judged several of them. AberLite also has a 25% off Black Friday deal right now. And one thing to consider with that, guys, if you want to help out the mayor, right, he's here for free tonight. He doesn't get paid for this. He's not making any money. I'm not making any money. So we literally don't get anything for being here. One way you can support the mayor for being here is if they do have a sale like that, you can use whatever code they have or anything, but just click his link.
Right.
If you go through his link, you can use any code. Same for companies like Fable. If you guys get a better code for Fable than what I can offer, use it, please. But one way you can help me out is by clicking my link to make that purchase and then do that. Small other things too. Amazon. I mean, literally, if you guys want to make an Amazon purchase, in every one of my videos, I have Amazon links. All you got to do is click my link to open up Amazon, and then you can go find and buy whatever you would like. If you want to go buy a TV, just click my my lights Amazon link, and then go buy a TV from there. That helps out too. Those links that track are very, very important and are huge for content creators, and it costs you nothing. When you guys go to AberLite, it would be the same if you went to their website alone or if you went through the mayor's link. The only difference is it's going to help the mayor for giving you guys that information. He's already answered 3 or 4 heated brush questions tonight. That would be just an easy way to give back to him.
Yeah, much appreciated. And it shows AberLite that people, that if we can, even if it's not always about the money, it's about the interest, and that this show can generate that interest. It's huge.
Yeah. Guys, answer this question down in the comments. Luis says, what's the funniest compliment you've received on your beard? I've had I had a lady particularly said that she wanted to put her face in it. I thought that was a good compliment. She didn't say she wanted to smell it. She didn't say it. She said, I would like to put my face in your beard. And I said, okay. And she was actually a gas station attendant when I was at a gas station.
Hey.
So, how it works. What about you? You got any good ones?
Maybe at Frankenmuth, before anybody showed up for the beard contest, they were kind of looking at, someone looked at mine and said, there's the best groomed.
Ooh.
Now, I didn't get that prize, but I wasn't really in the competition either. That's not really fair.
I couldn't give it to him. Is the whiskey bar soap stripping wash? So, G, the whiskey and hardtack bar soap is stripping. The whiskey and hardtack solid beard wash bar is not stripping. There is a difference. They have soap and they have wash bars. Wash bar, not stripping. Daily, gentle. Soap, stripping. So yes, good question. Good question out there. And I believe my next slide was actually, yes. I actually had this ready to roll. And we just kind of went right into it naturally. If you guys have questions, you've already been asking them, which we love and appreciate. Yeah. Keep them going, and we'll keep hitting them here as you guys go through. Anybody have advice on a good, strong hold mustache wax? So I'm gonna give you 2, baby or baba. I always read that as baby. That's funny. I'm gonna give you 2 here. First one is, can you handlebar secondary? Can you handlebar secondary? They are like the golden crown. They are the ones that are well known, well respected, and they're out of Michigan. Then the second one would be West Y. West Y has come on the scene and had some like world champion mustache men that are digging their wax, using their wax. Neither of us use mustache wax, so we're not the best from personal advice, but I do know the reputation. I do know what I've heard from those companies. West Y, you can use code DANCY10 to save you 10% off that wax if you want to give that a shot. Okay. Yeah, Whisker Wars, good call, boy. That was a show on TV that followed the circuit. They made it into more like drama and stuff. It had to be a show. If a luxury brand would do a beard oil, which one would you choose?
Luxury brand.
I don't know, like Gucci. I don't know. Is that a luxury brand?
Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. And yes, Stu, all of those links that we talked about, those affiliate links are always in the video. If it's a Wednesday video or a video featuring the mayor, it's always going to have his links in it. My Amazon links are in the description. We will always have those. Click what link? I always put your code. The code works as well. It's kind of double fold. Essentially, the link is my Fable code. Let me talk to you guys right here. My Fable code is DanC20. But sometimes there's something like a crazy Black Friday deal that trumps my code. That's higher than the code. If you find my link, just search like DanC Bearded Fable. If you click the link that's in that video, that's going to get me credit for that sale. Especially if you heard of the company from me or you get recommended it from me. I think that is a really good symbiotic relationship.
Would you wear a Nike beard oil? If Nike decided to start?
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're a big Nike.
I know that
guy.
gets controversial. Some people hate Nike and stuff, but yeah, I would for
Give it
sure.
a shot.
Do you recommend Beard Octane vitamins versus vitamins over the counter? Yeah, absolutely. The reason why is I know for a fact that Beard Octane works with a small lab in the United States. They work hand in hand with them. How do I know that? I've been in on some of those conversations. It's so cool to see. So I know it's high quality. Over the counter, you can get good ones, but I would recommend going to a specialty store like GNC or other ones. Don't buy the buy one, get one free from Rite Aid, which is just going to be probably coming from China, and who knows the quality on that stuff. So yes, no, she did not put her face in my beard. I want to say she asked, but she did not put her face in my beard. I believe I was wearing my "Can you smell my beard" shirt, which gets
There you go.
so many compliments. Dan could have gotten a beard. Yeah, I did not. Eric, could you read
broke
that?
him. You broke him. Guys. Hey, I was in your stream the other night explaining well, I'm a new grower. Any tips? I'm 19 and I haven't shaved in a few months, but it's patchy. I know I'm young, but anything that would help. Honestly, for me, first of all, we'd love to see you send in because getting a visual of it would be much better. We could give much better advice. You know that we're gonna say keep growing, keep growing. But patchiness could be. It could be a few different things. And sometimes when you do start getting the link where you can straighten it or you can condition it, you can get it to lay down and cover some of those spots. But we have to check that out first in order to, kind of see it visually before we can really lock in our advice. So please do send in beardadvicelive@gmail.com.
Yeah. Are you going no trim on the head hair too for the month?
Well, how I kind of had been working with a lady.
Yeah.
But 2 out of 4 she canceled on me.
Dang.
I was scheduling them a month. So
yeah.
So I'm back out looking for somebody to cut my head hair again. Not a big rush on it. I might just let it ride, but my wife was talking about Thanksgiving dinner and how maybe it'd be nice just to have.
Betsy. Yeah. Have you tried? You got to try Gunner there.
Yeah.
The big beard guy. He's one of my former students. So, is CBD a miracle ingredient? It depends on, Oliver, what you're looking for. For me personally, it's a miracle ingredient with the softness of my beard. My beard is never softer than when I use CBD oil or bird oil, meaning ostrich or emu oil. Do I experience like boost of growth? Not that I really notice. I'm sure it is helping my growth. Do I experience really anything else? No. But when I wear it, the other night I wore Beard Octane's full spectrum ginger jamboree oil to bed, the CBD oil. My beard was ridiculously soft the next morning. So for me, that's the biggest one. Is it a miracle? I don't know. What about you? What is your impact?
I really like CBD as part of my rotation. I know, we talk about mixing it up to get the full effects of everything. Whenever I come back to CBD, maybe it's been a week, maybe it's been 10 days, I get that softness. It almost kind of fits and completes into my hair in a way that nothing else does. So yes, there are noticeable benefits. If you use it every day, you probably will lose track of that as much.
Right.
So I think it's good to walk away. If you love your beard oil, set it free.
Plateau effect.
If it comes back to you, it's meant to be.
I got one for you, Bear.
I have a 5 oil rotation, scents companies Monday through Friday. And weekends are wild card. Is there a risk in using different companies and scents every day? No way.
Not at all.
That's the dance.
Yeah. You are, what he just talked about there, you're avoiding any plateaus. You're getting benefits from all over the place. D, that's fantastic for your beard, for your skin. Thank you, JP. Appreciate that. Joshua says, I always use your codes when I can. Thank you. And that's a big thing, guys. I don't sit up here and ask for donations. I don't put my like Cash App. I was watching a live stream before this one, and everybody's different. Hey, rock, and who knows what I'll do one day. I'm not going to try and paint myself in a corner, but the entire stream, they had their Cash App name down at the bottom, and they were asking people to support the stream by donating to their Cash App. We don't ask for that. We don't pursue that type of thing. But one thing you can do is use our codes and use our links. You don't have to send us any money. Buying good quality products to treat yourself and save money, and you help us out, and you help those companies out. Man, it's fantastic all around. Do you put oils in cold storage to preserve them? Yes. The number one thing that you can do for your oil is keep it out of the sun. That's first and foremost. And then keep it away from temperature fluctuations. You don't want to get it real hot and then cold, real hot and then cold. Ideal is the high 60s, low 70s in low light, which is absolutely perfect.
Does humidity play into that at all?
Not as much. Nope, not as much. If there's like moisture getting in the bottle, then you have an issue. But it's more so, number one is the UV rays. Get that out of the way. It's pretty easy. Just don't put it in your window. And then number two, it's those high changes in temperature. So for example, if you keep a beard oil in your truck, it's not going to kill it, but it's definitely going to lower the shelf life, and likely the scent is going to dissipate a lot quicker. The first thing that's going to go in any bottle of beard oil is the scent. Secondly, then the carriers will turn rancid and go bad from there. Vinny G!
Yeah, nice to see Vinny G.
Yeah.
Do you recommend always giving a bottle a shake before you apply it?
Yeah.
No matter what.
Got a video on that.
Okay.
Yep. Literally, you should always shake your beard oils, and if you have a decent collection like the one behind the mare, there you go. You always want to kind of randomly go through and shake those up. The reason why is all the ingredients in that bottle, from every carrier to every fragrance even, have different weights. And when they have different weights, they settle differently in the bottle. So you just want to shake them up, because if you don't, let's say one of the scents is heavier, it'll settle to the bottom. You pour from the top. If it's a orifice reducer or a restrictor cap, you're just getting those lighter scents. Where if it's a dropper, you're just getting the heavier scent. So you definitely always want to shake it up. That's a really good reminder.
But not like a Polaroid picture?
You could if you want to put on a little Outcast, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could, absolutely. And guys, if I missed any comments, I apologize, kind of jumped on us here, but looks like everything is going well on this one. Hey, Mark, thank you, man. I appreciate all the support you give. He's sharing everybody's videos and streams and positivity. The mayor actually texted me about you the other day. He was like, man, this Mark guy is fantastic, isn't he? I was like, yeah, he's like, a really good dude.
The epitome of the beer community, you know, like the good that we got going on, and I love it.
Yeah. Luis wants to know, Mayor, have you ever thought about making your own beard oil company?
No. I have so much respect for what everybody does, and I also know for myself that that my love would not be in that. How great is it? I get to try out what these great companies are producing, shipping, and making and testing, and know their chemistry really good. I just feel like that would take some of the love out of it for me.
For sure.
And it would just be kind of a grind. And I already have one of those jobs.
Yeah. I've been asked this many times. I actually had a comment on YouTube today asking this, and then somebody saying, hey, no, I've said it for 3.5 years now. I will never have my own beard company. I have carved out my own lane, and I absolutely freaking love this lane. You got the slow lane, the middle lane, the fast lane, then I get my own ramp off. I get all the positives. It's amazing. I'll give you kind of an example. My first master's degree, the mayor's actually as well, was in administration. Well, I started shadowing, started doing the job, and realized everything that I thought was going to be great about that job wasn't so great. And you get all the negatives. When you start a beard company, right, there's a lot of stuff that would be great. I think it would be popular. I know I'd have a bomb product, but I got to deal with customer complaints. I got to deal with returns. I got to deal with a bunch of stuff that I don't want to deal with. So I'm just not. I get to help companies. I am literally a consultant and say, make this, do this, change this, whoop, doop, 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 doop. And I get to have that validation of creating beautiful products that are going to be in March 15th, every Rite Aid in the country. Write it down. March 15th, baby. Every Rite Aid in the country. I'm going to have a balm and butter in there. Working on getting the wash and oil, but those aren't in there yet. So no, I will never start a company. There's not even a singular chance of that. I just love reviews. I love live streams. I love consulting, collaborations, right? We get, I mean, to be honest, we get all the great side of it.
We do. The upside. This
so
is a lot of upside.
Yeah.
You've had owners tell you that.
Right.
Like that you're a,
Yeah.
I am envious of your position.
For sure.
And yeah, it kind of should be.
For sure.
I get it.
And I mean, maybe we don't have the ceiling of revenue and making as much of these, right? You have companies doing millions of revenue, so maybe we don't have that, but that's okay. We also don't have the headache that comes with that.
And you've got me.
I got you, babe.
Rocking like a hurricane.
What is the average life of quality beard oil? When you keep it in good conditions, 2 to 4 years. And depends on the blend. Something like a whiskey and hardtack that's featuring things like metal foam seed oil and jojoba, which literally don't have shelf lives. Those ones are going to likely last a lot longer, even if Holly isn't going to tell you that they do. They will. So,
Eons and eons.
yeah. Ace Boogie with the hoodie. Ace, thank you, man. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Mr. G. That is awesome. All right, thank you, guys. Okay. All right, got this one, man.
Do I need to go on lower heat on the Pro to not get my hairs to flare out? I have curly hair on the sides, and I still not stay down. I use 360 temp oil before I start. Great video day, Mayor. Okay.
Right, let me tag in this one.
Sure.
Because I have this problem. These bad boys right here, if I don't do my routine correctly, Shane, they give me that little like whoop, and they give me like a straight out. What you need to do, and it's likely not go lower on the heat. You might have to go higher, if anything. But what you need to do is get those hairs going to the side, going up, going back, straighten them, and then get them. What I do, so the number one thing I found is I have to get my hairs. Let me show you over here. I got to get those hairs going towards my nose and continue out with it. And I'm at 320 on mine, by the way. 320. So get those hairs going this way towards my nose. And then once they're all flat this way, I take it with the heat and then I bring them back over, and that kind of like Velcros them into place into my beard. If I don't do that, these guys right here are going to be poking out straight out. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'll be honest, if they don't play ball and they don't agree with me, at that point, I go in and clip them.
Okay.
I really do. I know that's not the right answer to say sometimes, but if it's going to be something that's bothering me, guess what? I take those scissors, I go right along my line here, boop, and I give them a little clip.
But before you clip, his first point is a great one.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be moving in the direction you want it to eventually be. You can straighten a beard hair out left, right, whatever you need to do. It'll straighten with the heat because the heat's going to loosen it, and then as it cools, it'll re-solidify. Then you bring it down to fit where you want it to.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a code for the Brio as well? Yeah, I believe his code for the Brio is Mayor.
Yep.
Just straight up Mayor. So, yep, and he has a link as well, guys. So, yeah, thank you, Brad, for asking there. What up, Dan and Mayor? Any tips for new college students? Just jump through the hoops, man. Get the job done. You're going to hear a lot of people that say, I didn't learn anything in college, I didn't do this and that. You don't maybe learn exactly what they tell you you're going to learn or exactly what you think you're going to learn, but you learn how to complete a task. You learn how to make sure you're lining up to graduate. Just know the tasks that are ahead of you and play ball.
Go to class.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's easy to fail a student that you don't look in the eye each day.
Yeah.
If you're there every day, that's a starting point. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed to pass the class because we all know that can happen. But go to class, get your routine, and show that you're going to get out of it what you put into it, and show that professor, whoever's giving you that grade, you're there every day. Do not slip into that habit of missing this one or that one. Even if they say it's okay,
right,
go to class.
Here's a true story for you. My last undergrad grade was a D- in Spanish because I procrastinated, and to be a middle school history teacher, I needed to take 2 years of Spanish in Michigan. Let me hit you with that again. I needed to take 2 years of Spanish to teach history in the state of Michigan. That's a whole nother story. And guess what? I never had a foreign language in high school. Now it's required, which makes sense, but it was not required when I was there. So I procrastinated, put it off until my junior and senior year in college. And I am now in Spanish with like 18-year-olds that took it all through middle school and high school. I'd never heard a word of Spanish. Oh, and by the way, U of M's policy on foreign language, they can't speak anything other than that foreign language in class. The only time they could talk English to me was in office hours. So I went into a class with another language, and I could not even ask questions in English or have any help. I went in. I was very charismatic. I had a female teacher. I'm not going to say I was flirting with her, but I was putting on the charm. And I emailed her the first day and said, hey, I would just like to let you know this is my last class of college. As long as I pass, I will graduate and I will be a history teacher. I've already been coaching. I've already student taught. I just need a D- in this class to be able to pass. I will be here every day. That was my point. I will be here every day. I will never miss. And when this is over, if I pass, I will give you a big, huge thank you card. Literally just thank you card. I wasn't trying to bribe or anything. I ended that class with a D-. Now, did the numbers work out with my test scores and my grades? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea to this day. Or was that teacher like, that dude showed up every day. He made me smile. He made me laugh. I do not want to make him come back for another semester. That's a great tip. Be there every day. It's very hard to fail people that have a smile on their face and genuinely want to try. Yeah, great tip. Any new big collabs? I do have one collab in the works right now. It is a CBD collab with a great company coming soon, I believe. Coming soon. So cool. Have you ever tried Rocky Mountain Barbacoa? I did at the very beginning of my journey. I was not the biggest fan of their products, but I do have a friend of mine. He's from Canada and actually works with this company, Corey. Shout out to Corey if he's watching. He likes them. That's enough for me, but it's nothing that I've tried.
I've tried multiple quality mustache waxes. Every single one is going soft after a little bit of while, and the styling is falling apart. I have tried training it for a couple years, but failed. Why?
You gotta find the right one.
You know that you said the Can You Handlebar
Secondary
is
That's what Jake uses.
We hear is the best. And you may be sweating. I would imagine you can sweat out, that wax after time. So I think a reapplication is pretty normal for a guy with a handlebar mustache once in a while.
Yep. Hey, Dan, I'm leaving for the military soon. Thank you for your service and what you do for the country. I can't wait to grow my beard again. Any advice for growing the beard in the area where it doesn't like to grow? Castor oil, peppermint oil. You can try rice bran oil. All of those are clinically proven to increase growth or at least give you a chance. Other than that, keep being healthy, keep being active, keep being patient.
Don't ever underestimate the idea of the areas that do grow kind of covering up some of the areas that don't too, because that can happen over time. Yep. The styling and however you handle that.
Yep. Todd said, I got a D- in English. It's the only language I know. It's a tough language, man. Yeah, it is a tough language. How can you order Mexican food like at Taco Bell without knowing Spanish? I've learned. I know how to say like jalapeno and Cajun over the years. So you pick it up once you go about and you kind of, how was the thank you card? Was it in Spanish too? No. So here's the running joke. We had to have oral exams. And I also shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. There was a cute girl in class that I was friends with, and she knew Spanish and was not supposed to be in that class, but was. She helped me on assignments and different things. Well, when it came time to class, we had to have an oral exam. So the teacher would ask you a question and you'd have to respond. No matter what the question was, I memorized an answer before class and I made my answer work. So one day my question was, or I don't even know what her question was, but my answer was, do you have Windex in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants. Not appropriate. But I memorized it in Spanish. I knew it was like Los Pantalones, and like I had the whole thing down. And whenever she was going to ask me that day, like, how was your day? Where'd you go to vacation? I was going to give that line. And so whenever I did, it made her laugh. So that's what my card was about. Something about, I think you still have, I said, I think you still have Windex on your pants. So, and Sam knows that story. I'm very open about.
What is it with foreign language classes? I was called down to the office in high school by the counselor, and they said, we need to get you out of French. It's not working out. Like, they told me that I had to get out of French class.
You didn't prompt it?
No. And I ended up taking computer science that was good, but I was so obnoxious to that new French teacher with my, like, Home Alone line, like, you're what the French call les incompetents. And I just kept saying, I was like, they had a little shrine for me when I left. Like they put up my picture, my French folder, stayed there for a while, and then in honor. But I think I was bigger than the class, and I think that's what happened. Is I was just really taken away for those guys that were trying to learn, and that was the end of my French journey.
That was definitely me. When they came time for
Sorry,
oral
dude.
exam, and they said, Daniel, the whole class started laughing, like getting ready for whatever my read did, because they all knew Spanish. And so the question would be like, yeah, where are you going on vacation? I'm like, I love your dress. And I literally would memorize a sentence. And no matter what she asked, I was going to say that Spanish sentence.
And I always liked, we had tapes that we would listen to, and it'd be like, le gros monsieur mange le pain dans la Bible. That's the big guy. The big guy eats bread in the library. That was my one line. And got me through the first year of French.
That's good.
But I hit a wall in the second.
Yeah, you'd only go so far. How about, funny Jesse, funny guy. I actually read that before I put that up there. All right. Told it, I don't even know what that means, ABB. I can't even pronounce that. So, yes, no way. Oliver, you failed history? Come on, man. Come on. I would guess the new collab was with Fable. You are correct, Mike. You are correct. It is. All right, take care, Ben. I appreciate you coming out, man. All right, send it. There you go. Yeah. And if I was in a place, I would learn, like, a cerveza.
Right.
I would learn the key ones. Nice, David. Nice, man. Love the new avatar there. Okay. And guys, we're going to hit this question, and then we'll pop back to the stream as we go through here. And Daniel, real quick, great before shave. Solid average, man. Not great, not bad. Free shipping, great prices, great artwork, okay product. So, Mary, got this one here?
If you have some hair on your face, but the growth is slow, should you shave it off and start derma rolling, or let it keep growing? I'm going to say, if you have some hair in your face, if you're happy with where it's coming in, then I wouldn't even think about derma rolling. But if you're noticing like this whole area or this whole area is not growing, it might be something to consider. Typically, we always say you're not gonna shave off and get to that. But do you happen to know, for derma rolling, do you need to have a completely
I don't
clean cheek in order to do that? Nope. That'd be something that would be worth looking into, because my head, the longer I stick around this place, the stronger I become in the belief that don't ever, let's try in all the ways to keep what hair you've got and how to get to the rest of the place, because you can't get it back, and you end up just getting frustrated and kind of maybe give up if you shave it, and then the derma rolling doesn't like make some crazy miraculous turnaround, which it probably won't. It can be very frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely. What he said. The mayor's shirt is a Beard Octane shirt.
I love this shirt.
And Boyd says, check out that. They have, what is lanolin? Can you do a quick 101 on lanolin? Hey, I can do a long 101 on lanolin. My friend, I got the video right there. So if you just search like lanolin Dancy Bearded, boom, literally right up at the top there for you. Got you covered. But to make it easy on you, lanolin comes from sheep wool, as Whiskey and Hardtack said right there. But it's from sheep. It's a fantastic ingredient. Absolutely fantastic ingredient. So thank you, Holly, for the quick rundown. I do recommend watching that video after class. All right. You ready, good sir?
After class. After the live stream.
Yeah, we good.
Class.
Yeah.
Beard Advice Live.
We teach all day.
101.
We teach all day. And guys, if you appreciate the vibes, the mood, the camaraderie, just hit that thumbs up. And we still can share it. We still got a little bit of time.
C'est magnifique. C'est magnifique.
Si.
Très bien.
Si. Biblioteca.
I got a long phrase I can rattle off. I do it to kids when they ask things like, go to the restroom. I'll give that to you later. All right, this is Matt G. I got to my year goal at the end of September. Finally got time to submit it in. The only thing I've done is tape around my ears and sideburns. When I get a haircut and trimmed up my mustache around the top of the lip, that's all. I was wondering if you guys think I should do a trim anywhere, or just keep letting it go. I made up rolling because I was like, I tried it to fit as many pictures as I could as possible, but still able to see clearly. The ones on the right are the most recent. Tried to use the same shirt for comparison. First time I submitted when I was 4 months.
Okay.
And you put a nice little kind of flash.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's our questions here? What's our thought? What's he looking for?
Well, he hit his year, and what's next kind of thing.
Hey, Matt, man, the world is your oyster. I think they say that, right?
Well, I think Lizzo said there were no men on the Minnesota Vikings, but there's a man right there wearing a Minnesota Viking shirt.
Lizzo said that? Mm-hmm. Dang, shots fired. Matt, man, beautiful beard, dude. You're absolutely killing it. What's next? Whatever the heck you want.
I'm not going to tell you differently.
Yeah, whatever you want, man. That is a dense,
Like,
full,
real.
glorious beard. The question would be, Matt, if you're in the building, dude, do you like the big beard? If so, keep going.
Come on, chat. You gotta pump this up. Like, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It needs to stay as is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Don't do much.
Yeah, absolutely. We're over an hour in. Oh, no, Michael, you got to pay attention. We've had several side beard camps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to flex it every once in a while.
I do see what you're saying now with the, like, me being, like, the far away one. It kind of feels like, who's
you
that?
You see it. Yeah.
Who's that beard guy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's me.
Is that Dan's twin? I do see a resemblance there. I do see that. Very similar beards, too. All right, Matt says, love the big beard. I want to keep going. Then, dude, do it. There is no transparency. There is no problem area to it. The middle of your beard definitely has the start of a fork, but I dig it, dude. I straight up dig it. Keep going, man. Absolutely keep going.
I think, just like you, it would be really hard for somebody to not say something nice about your beard if they were like hanging out with you.
Yeah. Michael said it best. Goodness.
Yes.
Dude. Need some style either to the hair to match the chin curtain. Yeah, so
I feel that.
I agree with that, ABB. I think that if you switch something up with the hair, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it would be, that little, like the whoop whoop, the little fold over, comb over, pull over. Or maybe just go radical, go bald and beard it. Even though you're obviously follically gifted on the head hair.
But maybe a shorter haircut would, I don't know if that's be a buzz, like a short, would kind of pop it just a little more.
How do you fix the fork so you don't? The fork is a growth pattern. Use more heat, moving the beard to the side. You can. If you can find a way to get your beard going in together, Matt, right? I do have the fork as well, but it's my job to not let you guys see that. So when I style, I just kind of even everything out, try to get as much body and volume out here as I can, and then I try to bring everything in together. So, dude, just keep playing with different styling techniques with the blow dryer, kind of see if you can get the hair kind of Velcroed in together. But I might just say, dude, just keep going. Let's see what we got out there. Molly, any suggestions? I know I don't think she's in here tonight, but Molly, if you got any head hair suggestions there, that would be fantastic. That head hair is just it's not my world, man. It really is not my world. All right, thank you, Luis. Thanks for coming in, man.
Mr. I think Molly would say she'd like to see a fade up into a shorter hairstyle. I think Molly would say that. I think he looks like he's a hat wearer. I almost feel like he took his hat off.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Whit, it's an impossible question to answer, man. Everybody is different. Will my beard get thicker before it gets longer? Some people's beard just grows length from a thinner, patchier beard. Some people's beard gets real bushy and thick before the gravity takes over. It could be either one, man. Could be either one. If you want to send in next week, I think you've sent in before, maybe. But if you want to send in again and ask a specific question like that, we could probably give you an educated answer.
Yes. Yes.
You know this one? I got in trouble on Monday. My island boy trying to make it.
I don't know what's happening.
You just earned good points for them for not. Owen would know. It's a terrible catchy song from TikTok. It's these two brothers. Have you seen the crazy hair? Guys with the looks like they have corn stalks coming out of their hair. Well, they're in this hot tub and they're freestyle rap singing and they're literally like, I'm an island boy, sun gazing. But if anybody says it's not catchy, they're lying because it is super catchy.
To go. People do ultimately decide.
Yes.
The more
there's
people,
something.
Yeah, there's something to it. If it's gonna be on TikTok and hit the algorithm and
ginger beards unite. Yes. All right. What's up, Nick? Welcome, man. All right, let's keep it moving.
All right, this is Matt C. So I started this beard November 1st, 2020.
No shave November.
Yes.
Congrats on your 1 year.
I'm mostly gray beard. I have good length, but would like to put on about 1 more inch of growth. I take good care of my beard and use products as we beardsmen should. I use a hair dryer, but have yet to try a heated beard brush. I keep my cheek line as high as possible and keep a nice edge regularly. 3 pictures are natural and 3 are after the styling of the hair dryer. I think I picked a couple of them. They call me the guy with the great beard at work. I love that people appreciate my beard. How's the side beard? How's the beard as of now? Thanks for the advice.
Okay, side beard Beard as of now. Advice? What you got, man? I still got a mouthful.
Not much at all. Black shirt, gray beard is going to be the single most savage pairing, and you kind of came through really, really well. There is a hat, like I don't even know if it's a half inch. You could consider you're getting to the point where you could, even out. But I think I would wait a little bit longer. But you can kind of start seeing that transparency come through. As far as the cheek line, it is textbook. I wouldn't do much at all with it. Overall, they're right at work.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a good beard.
Real quick, Vado, I posted on my community tab. You normally comment on all my community tabs. It is posted. Vado, the Whiskey and Hardtack site is 15% off right now, and code DANC gets you an additional 15% off. So straight up 30% off the site. Check out my community post, and you guys can see that. Matt, great beard, man. Love the color. Straight up envious of the color. Love it, dude. Love the shape. Love the styling. It's straight, but not too straight. It's dialed in. Keep going. Only thing that I would say to you is if you're going to go bigger, we want to bring out and get more volume on the cheeks here. So it looks like you trim this area pretty decently, I would assume. Just let loose of that a little bit if you're going to go bigger. Otherwise, let's keep the beard kind of down in this shape a little bit more. But no, man, you're doing good. Let those cheeks go. You have a great beard, dude. As they say at work, they're right. You really do have an absolutely great beard. So for sure. All right, so awesome. Kelly says, I don't know. I did not know about this somehow. Been watching this channel for over a year and just stumbled upon Beard Advice Live. Awesome.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Yep. This is, we've been doing this for over a year now. So.
And it isn't when you find us, it's just that you do find us. Très bien.
Yes.
I'm back in my French.
Yep. And very true. You will need to be at Holly. Let us know right now, how many of the Santa's beard oils do you have left? As of yesterday, it was 30. I would imagine it's
Less.
Close to the single digits now. So if you guys spend over $50 after discounts, before shipping, you guys get a free bottle of an exclusive Santa's beard, which this is not sponsored by Whiskey and Hardtack at all. She didn't know we were going to mention this stuff, but that's a great one. What streaming software are you using? I use StreamYard, but I have a lot of stuff going on. I have this switching board, which is an A10 Mini. I have this, which plays music and controls the mic and has an audio interface. But the actual software is actually not a software at all. It's a website called StreamYard. It is the paid version, the expensive paid version one. So we get full 1080 and all of that. Okay. There's still some left to Santa's beard. You can still get on it. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. All right. And yeah, what's in beard tonight, everybody? Let us know in the chat. I have in beard one of the Black Rebel scents that will be in my video on Friday. The mayor forgot.
I am trying to think of it. It was just a crazy getting out the door thing, but I think it was Santa's beard who I have. I actually put a little in on the way over here because I had it in the car because I was going to do one thing with a little video, like to put it out there as well.
Yeah.
I ended up going a different direction with the fireplace, but yeah, Santa's beard.
Nice.
That's kind of cool. You guys are mentioning it.
Nice. Awesome. And yeah, put in the chat, guys, what you guys have in there. Ellie, that's great. Thanks for being here, Ellie. All right, you ready for this next one, Mayor?
All right. This is Travis. I just wanted to see what y'all think so far. I'm about 4 inches right now and going for about 8 to 9. P.S. I'll be getting a haircut, so my sides will be cleaned up next week.
I love when people watch the show and they're like, I know you're going to comment on my sides, so I'm just letting you know. And guys, this Mountain Dew is top 5, top 4 easily for the record. So good. Awesome. Yeah, Travis, I know exactly what you're saying here. All right, so he's right now, and he's going to go for more. Another ginger beard power right here.
Yes.
Dude, this side beard is epic. So this is not a normal night. I feel like we have more tonight where it's like we don't have much for you.
Right.
There's nothing really
Keep doing what
to
you're doing.
give advice, but we didn't have a ton of, we didn't want to turn anybody away. Dude, this profile is absolutely epic. The only thing I would say consider, Travis, there he is. The only thing, Travis, is actually what I was talking about earlier, and that would be on these side boys right here. I would take that heated brush and get them pointing towards your nose, flatten them out, and then bring them back into the fold And that'll just, when you see this front look here, you notice how it has a line? It might even be from a mask if you have a mask, or it's just natural. Mine's natural, actually. That will straighten that boy out there as we go through. I see a cyberbully in the chat. I'll address them in a second here. But as it goes right through there, Travis, let me show you again what I'm talking about. Get that beard going this way and then fold it back in. As this Scuba Duba Dorkhead says, he uses it like a backboard. And Scuba's actually been talking about that for a while.
He did find your TikTok, though. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad.
I think his mom found it first and then was watching it, and he was upset.
You got to give him credit. Like, I've been going into, did you see that? I've been watching. Nobody can do just the way he rolls his videos and the way that he just kind of goes through it, and like there's a fire burning in the corner or something happening. He's like, this is just part of what I'm doing, is phenomenal talent. Like, it's unbelievable.
Scuba, I read the comment section on your latest video today, actually. It was so funny. Like, one person commented, why do I feel like people are stupid that spend thousands of dollars on shoes? And then somebody responded to his comment, because they are. I used to hike and spend money on shoes, and then to spend money on something that wears out is just stupid. And my thought was, they like them. That's why they spend money on them.
Don't we all wear out eventually?
Yeah, and somebody like Scuba just collects them, so I don't think that would be that stupid. But Scuba, thanks for being here, man. Of course, guys, this is the Beard Godfather. This is the original, the OG. We have Beard Brand, who really started the beard content world and creation. And then Scuba came in and started... there we go. Scuba came in and took like the individual side, not the companies bringing out content. And he took it in and just absolutely created his own lane and did his own thing. We kind of have a nice yin and yang, I would say, to the styles of videos, and it works out really well. We have fun and kind of joke about things. His crowd isn't the smartest, and they take it serious. Like, he'll say something about me in a video, you will not believe the comments that they get with him. It's wild. They don't. Sometimes people don't get the sarcasm on the internet.
Would you say they're hopelessly devoted to Scuba?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They love them some Scuba. There's a few bears out there too. Not more than a few bears, because Scuba does a few shower videos. He puts himself without a shirt on the thumbnail, and they would give Scuba one of these if they could. So yes, your crowd drinks Mountain Dew on their wedding nights. Straight up. So me and Sam went to a wedding like 2 weekends ago, or last weekend. And we went to the wedding, we enjoyed ourselves, open bar, had some adult beverages, ran into a family friend of the mayor's, actually, and we were several hours away, which was so funny. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Davison.
Yep.
And so we had a great time, and me and Sam had these big plans afterwards, because it got out at like 9 o'clock, and we were like, all right, we're going to live music, we're going to go here, get some drinks, then we're going to this fancy bar. We ended up going to the bar right across from our hotel room. We got nachos, she got a Diet Coke, and I got a Mountain Dew. And that was the end of our night.
So if you drink Mountain Dew on your wedding night, does that make it a Mountain I Do?
Oh.
I think that's the thing that needs to happen.
A Mountain I Do. Woo! Guys, that is the mayor of all mayors,
and
okay?
Yeah, total dad joke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dan, hey, thank you, Ralph. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Scuba is a real dude like y'all. He is. So if you guys don't know, you haven't picked up, me and Scuba are buddies. I don't answer FaceTime unless it's Scuba. Everybody else I hit decline, but he FaceTimes me and goes from there. Oh, man, appreciate it, Scuba. You didn't have to do that, dude. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody, tell Scuba good night. Tell him thank you. And make sure you check out his channel if you have not already. Thank you, Scuba, man. I appreciate it. Awesome. Slow clap to thank you, Holly. Slow clap to the mayor's dad joke.
Mountain I Do.
If you drink Mountain Dew on your wedding night, does that make it a Mountain I Do? Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and pop back here. This is going swimmingly. Travis, if we missed anything, I'm sorry.
But you've got a really good beard, and there's not much we can throw at it.
Yep.
Keep it up. You're going big, and you just keep growing.
I have the Aberlite Compact coming tomorrow.
All right.
There we go. Awesome, man. Cool. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Scuba, again. Okay, we'll kind of keep rolling.
Yeah.
We had you guys covered there. Oh, yeah. Let me get comfortable
All
here,
right,
kid.
this is Tyler. This channel is the only reason why I have a beard. Therefore, I thank you. I'm on a year journey with only trimming my mustache along the way. Through styling, I overcame a very long, awkward stage. For the past 10 months, I've looked to this channel for support. Before January 4th, which is the start of the year, I had never even made it through the month of November without shaving. I've had a goatee since I was a freshman in high school, but until January 2021, I never had the courage to grow a full beard. I wanted to send this in a week ago to give encouragement for those who do not think that they can grow a beard. Go for a year. Without the year commitment, I would not have made it all the way out of my awkward phase. The first picture is at 1 month of growth. The second picture of my beard is 5 months growth. The picture is not how I styled my beard at 5 months, but it was a weekly picture. I wanted to show what combing my beard straight down would be like versus combing it in the front. The third picture is at month 10 of my year. Now I only comb down. I also wanted to say that I did try castor oil and peppermint for 3 months between 5 and 10 month pictures. I have never grown out my beard, and I cannot tell you if the beard filled in or the peppermint oil worked. My advice for people is give it a try and stay positive, even when people make unkind comments about your beard. The only thing that never works is the things you never try. Unless you're playing Michigan against Ohio, you're Michigan playing against Ohio State. Thank you very much, guys, for all that you do, and I look forward to my year's end to get advice on trimming my year. P.S. Could you guys tell me what you think would be a good cheek line for me? I think a natural line with just trimming the ones going to the eyes. Also, because of the time of the year, any tips for blowing your nose with your beard? I feel like cub chew. Oh yeah, I know that one.
With the snot hanging out. Yep.
Every time. My wife might make me shave if she ever sees me blow my nose in front of her.
Who's cub chew evolve into?
The bigger bear one.
Bear
right?
tick.
Bear
yeah.
tick.
Yep. So Tyler, stay tuned for a video on Sunday on that topic. Literally, already have the thumbnail and everything.
It was more of like, what was the Ursula? Was the first one? The teddy bear turned into
Teddy Ursa.
I was always more into that one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm more a bear tick guy. All right, Tyler. So super cool to see this progress here, and yeah, look at this. Look at this gap here, like a straight up gap, and then boom, filled in. Absolutely, Tyler, man. Super cool progress. Thank you for sharing that. Essentially, he's looking for, hey, what advice do you have for my eared trim? And then specifically, what do you think about my cheek line for me, right?
I think it's fairly simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly. I wouldn't touch it.
So cheek line, don't touch it for sure. Beard, Tyler, I do think we have a little bit here. I think it's very, very simple. This line right here. All right, get out some scissors, get out some clippers, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is going to be kind of like a God of War type beard. But we do have some transparency down here, which is you went for a year, man. That's fantastic. That's going to come with it. Just right here. And get that trim right there. You're going to have nice angular lines. You're going to have a really balanced beard. The density, the thickness is so cool. I don't know if I would have thought that would have filled in like that, to be straight up honest with you. I don't know. Tyler, I can tell you pretty much without a shadow of a doubt that the peppermint castor oil worked, because I don't see that filling in normally. And your cheeks filled in as well. That's wild, Tyler. Yeah. That is absolutely wild, man.
You think go for a little fade up into the glasses?
I agree. Yep. So I think that would be the two things, yeah. Do a nice little fade up here. Essentially, you're going to get your hair transitioning from longer to shorter. If you look up beard sideburns, I got a couple videos on there that could help you. And there is one specifically on bald and bearded. So if you look up like Dancy bearded, bald and bearded, you'll find that one. And then right here is that line again. There's not going to be much off the front. It looks like more of a side grower. And then just, and you're good to go. Yeah. Easy peasy.
And we can't really take credit for this, but this is a great visual.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. This is something we need to keep in our back pocket from what guys say they can't. It's not going to happen.
So true. So true. That's wild, dude. That is amazing.
And he's right. If he hadn't committed to, sorry to interrupt.
No, go. Yeah.
If you hadn't committed to the year and just kind of wrote it out, never would we have known.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. Nicholas T is in here from the first entry. Cool, man. Thanks for coming in. But if I would have saw this, I would have been like, and this is why we always give caution, right? A lot of you, us included, might have jumped on something like a Van Dyke. I'm like, I don't know if that's in the cards for you. Look at that. And he used peppermint and essential oil, or peppermint and castor oil
for months.
3 months, I think he said.
Maybe the difference maker.
Dude, so cool. He said, I keep telling a couple of my friends, just wait, and they'll fill in, don't freaking shave. Yes, keep telling them that, Travis. Keep telling them. Yeah, absolutely. That is, man, thank you, Tyler. That's fantastic. Hey, that's it. 10:31.
Not bad.
Normally our goal is about 10:30. 10:30 to 10:45 is that perfect goal. So a sincere, huge shout out to you guys. Hey, if you made it all the way, we're only 9 likes away from 200. So if you're still in here and you forgot to hit the thumbs up because you came in late and you're on your phone, hit the X on the live chat. There's literally an X on the corner. Hit the thumbs up and then hit live chat so you can come back in and talk to us. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes before we get out of this bad boy.
And then we'll give you those Clipper sounds you're asking for.
And one more time, Mayor. We need people to send in next week.
beardadvicelive@gmail.com and give us your front side, your side. And any questions. Maybe send in your goal beard. What do you want to look like? Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe that's actually my face.
Yeah.
But
it's robust.
And any questions you have, anything you want to know that you think that, throw it out there. It's going to help. We're going to do our best with it. The chat's going to help it out. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send it in because it does help us. And we'll let you know. We'll send you a message saying you're going to be on.
Yeah. And listen carefully here, Mayor. Hit those 200 clippers. Little ASMR. They're not the loudest, but they get the job done. No, that's all we need. Nothing else there. Nothing else for you guys. Hey, we are about to get out of here. If you guys did not check out the Mayor's video today on the channel, please do, especially if you're considering a heated brush or if you're considering upgrading. There was a comment on there that was like, I don't have the best opinions of heated brushes. Well, maybe it's because I bought a really cheap Amazon one. That could be all the difference. Mm-hmm. I've had some things I didn't think highly of until I tried something that was quality. Completely changed my mind.
Yeah.
So just something to consider there. Did I send that through my email? Do I send it through my email? Yep. So, Mayor, hit him one more time.
beardadvicelive@gmail.com. All in one word, no spaces, no underscores, no dots.
Attach your pictures to that email and then let us know, hey, I am wondering what I should do with my cheek line. Do you guys think I should trim? Is there something, whatever you're going through, let us know. We're going to put it up just like we did tonight. And then myself, the Mayor, the third man in the chat, woman as well, we'll give you guys some advice. And again, it's always kind, it's always positive, but it's always real too. We didn't really have any like drastic ones tonight, but we have no problem saying, hey, let's trim that back. Let's start over. Let's let everything catch up. Let's do this. Let's do that. Tonight, there were just some really solid all around beards.
I agree.
So awesome, guys.
Tweaks. They need tweaks, but not lawnmowers.
Yep, absolutely. And thank you guys for hanging and being patient. The last couple weeks, I was under the weather, going, whatever it was, cold and stuff. I had tested, was negative every time I tested, so nothing to worry on that front. But thank you guys for all the kind words, the well wishes, and being patient when the streams were maybe a little under the weather, those types of things. Hey, Dan Mayor, just brushing up, down, sideways with the heated brush, changed the game. There you go. There was a comment on your video today too that someone said something along the lines of, I didn't like the heated brush at first, and then I had to figure out how to use it. That is the battle.
It's a tool. It's there are definitely technique. There's definitely a technique, and it's a little different for everybody, but there are some rules of thumb.
Awesome. I agree. That Mayor has that nice thick beard.
It feels good.
With 2 C's. Thick. Absolutely, Ellie. And yeah, guys, there's a couple of great sales going on right now. If you're looking for any recommendations, hit me up, Dan C. Bearded on Instagram, Dan_command@yahoo.com on email, and I'd be happy to help you out. Whiskey and Hardtack has the first real big sale. Dan C is your discount code there. If you want to hop on the Aberlite, Mayor 10, save you guys 10%, support what he's doing on, or just click the link and find their other sales as well. So Does it matter if you use black castor oil? So I would only use regular castor oil. The Jamaican black castor oil actually has a different pH level. You can look that up. It's different. Essentially, they roast the castor beans before extracting the oil. And that's, for me, I don't think it has any benefits as extracting the oil from it raw, right? Once it's cooked, it just doesn't offer as much. So no, I would not use Jamaican black castor oil. Okay. There should be a censor. Yeah, that would be funny. Censor the beer, like can't too hot for TV kind of thing.
Ooh.
So awesome, man. Appreciate you guys. Is Bruce in here? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Prospecting. I know I saw him in here the other night. So shout out to anybody that has shared this stream, shared this channel. This is the month, guys. If we can really make a push, this can make all the difference for bringing some new beards in, changing the channel, and really helping our dreams come true. So thank you guys for everything. Mayor, some final words for the people.
Have a great week. We'll see you right before Thanksgiving next week. I can't wait to be a part of that.
Yeah. We actually are going way out of town. We are going, 10 hours away, and Sam wanted to leave on Wednesday to show you guys the commitment and dedication. I said we cannot leave till Thursday morning. So we will be here for the show. See you guys next week. Get a hold of us if you ever need anything.